let's do a part 2 of this. This is getting long. So this is my album D Kizzle. It came out a little earlier this year. This is the #1 song on the album, Love for the Game, with my homie Stoney C. And we finally got pre-orders up for the merch. So I'm going to show you some pieces. Of course, we got the black hoodie with both our logos on there and the heart for the love of the game, rapping, hip hop. Yes. All right, this is an entry that came at the very end of the criteria, Nostalgia, by the boy Rod Wave. I think it was the album. I ain't gonna say the album of the year, but definitely a big album, man. It came out, a lot of sales from it. A lot of people liked it. Like I said, man, the Grammys tend to snub certain artists. This album was really good. I think it should have been up for a nomination. It wasn't my favorite, but a lot of people that I know listened to it and they loved it. And I listened to it and I think it was a really cohesive album, one of his best. And I think it should have been at the top. I think it should have been in the nominations, me honestly. Larry June and Alchemist, The Great Escape. I think this was a great album. The beats were good. I liked Alchemist rapping on it. I feel like Larry stepped up the bars just a little bit, but not really compromising who he is. Like I said, this may be a personal best, but I just think it was a good album. And for it not to be considered, or no songs on it to be considered, is a crime. But like I said, the Grammys tend to be biased against certain artists. But this was a good album that should have been considered. And I would tell people to go back and listen to it. A Boogie with the Hoodie, one of my favorites, Me versus Myself. I just feel like people slept on this album. I feel like people really didn't pay it any attention. I don't know why. I think that he's a good artist. I think he always makes good music. I think this should have been considered. It's a sleeper, definitely. But, people tend to get fatigued quicker now. I don't understand that, because artists make great art and people just tend to be like, oh, you fell off after 2-3 albums. But this one, I think, was a sleeper. I think that somebody should have really dug deep into this, pause, and then actually just put it up on the nomination block, man. But hey, that's my thoughts on it. All right, this is me shooting for the stars, man. This is my boy Ritz, I'm always going to say this wrong, Mellowation Music. I know that people are going to be like, what? You're going to put Ritz in there? I'm like, yes, this was a good album. I think Ritz always comes with quality projects. It was deep. It was personal. It was songs on there I really, really cut for, bro. And I feel like Ritz just doesn't get the love and the attention that he should. And, he's always been solid. All his albums come out and they're really good. I think this should have been considered. I know the Grammys probably didn't even pay attention to it, and it's a crime, because a great artist like this should be getting recognition. And Ritz, that's my honorable mention, bro. I'm throwing him up there. I don't care. I think that this was a good album, and had people really listened to it, I think they would agree.